So moving on to the next item, back on January 24th, yes, when Congressman Doyle made the presentations, Dr. John Jarrell was kind enough to stand and do a fantastic job of presenting his research to the group in Pittsburgh. And that was because there was a certain gentleman that took a hiatus. He was unavailable to receive the big check. And Dr. Chris Bourne was visiting and doing special work in Haiti at that time. I don't know if you've seen in the lay press, but the Boston Globe had a feature article on Dr. Bourne and the selfless work that he is pursuing there and then continuing on. So I want to tell you it's a privilege for us to have Dr. Bourne here tonight, and I'd be very happy to introduce you. Thanks, Dr. Bourne.
This must be a little hint. There's a picture of me up here. So, first of all, I'd like to say that this is an incredible honor. Seeing people like Raj Gupta, who is one of my former residents out there, looking at me now, saying, "Raj, I'm really embarrassed." Here I am. I'm a clinician, and I've been a trauma surgeon for almost 30 years. And I first want to thank the board of the Airlift Foundation for this tremendous honor. Mr. Johnson and Susan, thank you so much. Trauma is something that affects all of us, and it is the number one killer of young adults. It is the common denominator for much of orthopedics in that age group. And if you look at Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom, what's going on over there, these are situations that we have a lot to address as a result of that. 50% of the injuries that we're seeing over there, over 50%, are severe extremity injuries. And, it really is something that we need to continue working on. People like Jim Fickey and people in the military at Romney, just doing a great job at all of this. We're looking at stabilization with internal fixation, external fixation, metal implants. And I'm a clinician, and I don't pretend to be a rock scientist of any sort, but I know that you can surround yourself with people who are a lot smarter than you are, and they can get the job done if you can just corral them to move in the right directions and show them what the issues are. I had the great fortune when I went up to Brown after being in Philadelphia for 20 plus years, meeting a number of people up there, the Center for Restorative and Regenerative Medicine with our leadership up there, Roy Aaron, bioengineering research collaboration going on up there. And I went to a meeting and heard some amazing things about some of the translational research that was being done. I'm just a bone cracker, and I've been doing that for a long time now. And, I just thought, this is incredible stuff that's going on, and how can we turn this into real translational research? So we're looking at nanotechnology and manipulation of metal surfaces and to create some bioactivity. We want to use a number of types of implants to try to fix some of the things that are going on in these places like Iraq and so forth. And we want to use this technology to improve the quality of life of some of the people that are being injured there. We want to modulate some of the metal activity that is going on and improve on that. We're looking at bioactive surface treatments, and this is sort of the thrust of the studies that we're doing. We're looking at infection, we're looking at healing, and the applications for these things. And it's important for our military population, it's important for our civilian population that we can move on this. And we're looking at the next generation of biohybrid implants. So, what I really want to do is, in the first 2 years in the grant that we've been, the first year in the grant that we've been afforded by this great outfit, we want to do in vitro work and measure cellular response on nanoscale, surface treatments, and so forth. And I think we're going to look at optimizing surface treatments and rapid screening techniques that we have. And then we're going to move into a large animal study. And that is going to look at how we can treat the animals with infected implants. The animal study is a necessary part of the preclinical process leading to an FDA-approved human clinical trial. This is going to be done in collaboration with the OETRP Consortium, the VA and the military centers, and the Center for Restorative and Regenerative Medicine at Brown University, and the Weiss Center for Orthopedic Trauma at Brown University. Ultimately, the goals that we want to affect are to improve healing, decrease infection in fractures, and develop osseointegrated implants. I want to thank my partners who are a lot smarter than I am. John Jarrell, PhD, Dr. Roman Haida, who's my partner, who was in the military for 24 years, knows some of the folks here, Jim Fickey and so forth, very well. Roy Aaron and Jeff Morgan and Tom Webster, who are the PhDs in the laboratory at Brown University. And, great people who are also accepting this. And it's been a real honor to be able to stand before you and hope that I'm able to deliver. Okay? Thank you very much.